Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Mods That I Use, Part 1. This video is specifically going to be about Litematica. We use Litematica to build this machine, this monstrosity here. Don't you think for a second I built this from memory or looking at screenshots or maybe even videos. I have a mod here that projects blocks into the world as a hologram and tells me where those blocks are supposed to go. As you can see, our nether project here, we are clearing out a lot of block space with ease. We will take care of that later. For now, we're going to show you how to do Litematica stuff. So kind of show you what we have accomplished so far as well. So we have this tunnel taken care of over here. We're gonna have to build this again at some point and go a lot lower with this. But we have this done all the way down. We have two regions full cleared out here. This is 32 chunks twice, so 64 chunks this way. We're gonna do that same north or south to north. Yeah, enough about this project here. Let's get to Litematica stuff. All right, welcome to the creative side. As you can see, we have our machine here that looks very familiar on the creative or on the survival world. We built this in creative, made a schematic of it, projected it into the survival world, and built it block by block. Before we get into cloning this or making a schematic of it, let's go over some Litematica settings. So first things first, you may have to go into your controls and your keybinds and scroll down and find something that works for Litematica that does not conflict with anything else. Mine is M. Mine does conflict with my map. But if I hold M, it pops up. This is where you want to be. If you end up here, good. This is where you want to be. As long as you can bring this up whenever you want, that's good. We're going to go into the configuration menu for Litematica. Go to generic. Make sure you have a tool selected at the bottom. I use the spectral arrow for mine because I never have a spectral arrow on my hotbar. Typically, that you want this item to be something that doesn't sit on your hotbar a lot, and you typically only use it whenever you're going to do Litematica stuff. I chose a spectral arrow. You can choose whatever you want. As for hotkeys go, you want to do clone selection, set that to Control C, and execute operation to Control V. This allows you to copy and paste while in creative, just in case you need to do several copies of the same thing. Okay. So while we're holding the arrow in our hand, yours might be a stick. By default, it is a stick. But while we're holding this in our hand, we have different modes that our stick can be in. If you hold Control and scroll while you have it in your hand, you have these different modes on the bottom left hand of your screen. Area selection, schematic placement, fill, replace block, paste schematic into world, grid paste, move, delete, edit schematic. We're going to be going over a couple of these. Area selection mainly, and then schematic placement. So we can take area selection, we can do right click and then left click. We can clone this with the Control C. Control C, we have now a clone of this platform, an exact clone. We're gonna put it over here. We can Control V, paste it into place. And this thing, we can Control V it quite a few times. Big old platform over here. Yep. And this is something we can walk on too. It's actually there. Now, I don't like seeing this highlighted, so I'm going to go back to my area selection. I'm going to highlight just the corner. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to take this guy right here. We're going to remove him from memory because it's a clone. We're going to go to loaded schematics. This little thing means in memory only. It's not saved to disk. And we're going to unload it. I don't want to see it no more. Now we have extended our platform with the clone copy paste function of Litematica. All right, something I forgot to add in here was the how to manipulate your selection and your movement with the Alt keys. I'll show you over here. We'll go back to our little selection over here with our copying and pasting the grid. So you can do left click, right click to give yourself a selection. But if you want to modify the selection, you can select either one of these corners with middle click. And then you can use Alt and scroll to modify the selection based on the direction of your camera. If your camera's facing north south, you can alt scroll north south. If it's facing up down, you can alt scroll up down. Same thing with this way. That's how you modify those for area selection. If you are on schematic placement, you can do the same thing. Facing this way, you can alt scroll this way, alt scroll this way, or alt scroll this way, depending on if you're facing up down, sideways, north south, east west. That's how you do those things. Just wanted to mention that because I totally forgot to, and yeah, I knew you guys would ask that question, so just wanted to answer that before I forgot. Now we want to make a schematic. We'll make a schematic of this machine here. We will take area selection. We will take this corner here, and we'll do this corner over here as well. Now what we need to do is we need the right height right dimensions. So we'll middle click on this corner here so we can adjust it. While we're holding Alt, we can scroll up and down. That's how we were able to do this over here. We hold Alt, scroll up and down. That's the right height. That's the right dimensions this way. We'll go over here, middle click this one. We will Alt bring it back with Alt scroll. We'll wheel down and we got that lined up. And now we will Alt and scroll down or forward to go downwards. I think we have this covered. Everything covered here. Yep. Now we can do two things with this. We can either make a clone of this, which we will. We'll take a clone, put it over there. Now this clone is just a hologram right now. It's not, it doesn't actually exist in the game yet. It's just a hologram, but we have that option. Or we can take this right here, this area selection, and make a schematic of it, which we will. We're going to go back to our area selection, which is right here. We are going to hold M, go to area editor. I'm going to call this TNT launcher. One of the cool things is we can actually analyze the area, see how many of each block we need. Like for example, 140 honey, 118 slime, 93 observers, etc. Let's say I wanted to build this more than once. I need to build 5 of these for some reason. 5 of these, and I can put a multiplier up there. Now we need 700 honey, 590 slime, 465 observers, so on and so forth. So we have that option. We go back to our area editor, and we're going to save this schematic. We're going to call it TNT launcher in our folder. There it is. So now we have the option of whenever we go somewhere else, we can leave the world, come back, go onto maybe a realm or go onto a server. As long as they don't have this specifically banned, because some people don't like people using schematics or whatever. As long as they don't ban stuff like this, you can build this, not from memory, not from pictures, but from a schematic. We're going to go to our option here. We're going to load a schematic. We're going to pick our TNT launcher, load it up. And here it is. I want to show you the difference between these two things. We have this one that's loaded from disk, this one that's loaded from memory. If I were to close the game, just exit the world and go back in, that one's gone. It's gone. This one's still here though, because this one's from disk. Just some things to know about the cloning. But I can still take this, since I'm in creative, I can take this, I can go to paste schematic into world and paste it. And then also run it. All right, that's it. That's the basics about Litematica. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. If you have any questions or need help with Litematica, feel free to hop on my Discord and ask those questions, post your schematics. Maybe you have some trouble getting something working. Feel free to ask for help there. Be glad to help you. I do tend to post some of these schematics into my Discord as well once I get them perfected. So if you're looking to use something like this, feel free to look for those in Discord as well. If you have any questions or comments, you know where to leave them. Until next time, happy Minecrafting, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.